Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Kansas City Kings as they go up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. Being in the early stages of this new season now, Clark, what are some of the things that have stood out so far?
Well, you know, some teams have come right out of the gate and made a statement. Others have taken a little while to get going. But, you know, like I always say, Kevin, it's a long season. You got to stay even keeled. A lot can change over the course of the length of the season.
That's tipped. And here's Henderson. Pass to Tomjanovich. The 17-footer goes down.
He saw his opportunity and went right into attack mode. He'll take those mid-range openings whenever they're presented.
And to see him doing it at the start of the game is very encouraging for his team.
Here's Birdsong. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
You see how aggressive Birdsong is. So assertive when he's got that ball in his hands.
Last game for Kansas City, they picked up a win against the Suns in Phoenix. Henderson dishes to Malone. Ford with the steal. Here's Wedman.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. The shot's good from Wedman.
Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive player.
Now, here is Murphy. 9-point game his last outing. Malone right side. Henderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Kings. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. Pass to Birdsong. Here's Wedman. To the left wing. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Tomjanovich. Last game he had 10 points. Outside, Malone. Reed the pass to Tomjanovich. Here's Malone. It's deflected. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Pulls up. And it's off the back rim. No good. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the wide open shot from Reed. No good with the layup. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
They were composed and unfazed by the hostile environment. It may have been a motivator for them.
They were outstanding offensively. And to have that kind of performance on the road makes it even more impressive.
Creating offense through working hard on defense. Boy, I love seeing that.
I know you do, going all the way with it, too.
Yeah, you see the tenacity from them on both ends. Impressive sequence. Good-looking mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space.
Timeout called the Rockets. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Murphy. Malone right side. And here they come. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
The Kings shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Both shots good from the stripe.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
Henderson passes to Tomjanovich. Now Murphy. Wing shot on the way. Here's Malone, and it's blocked. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Count it. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Kansas City?
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here's Wedman, another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Here's Birdsong, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And they're pressing their advantage here, looking to extend this lead.
Not content to rest on their laurels, they'll continue to attack.
Over to the left wing. Back to Murphy. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Murphy. And it's Kansas City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Henderson against Ford. To the right side. Stolen by Henderson. And the basket by Murphy. Kings leading now by 4. Ford with the ball. He had 10 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Moses Malone.
Showing how fearless he can be inside. Just daring the defense to get aggressive.
For Kansas City, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 6. Now Murphy. Tries it from 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Murphy's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Reed. And here's Murphy. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet away. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Kings leading now by 4. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Malone. Here's Tomjanovich. And Murphy has it in the corner. Here's Reed. Doesn't go for him. For Kansas City, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. 4. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Henderson. And it's Ford with the rebound. The Kings shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Henderson dishes to Malone. Back to Henderson. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
Here's Birdsong. He's got 6. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just...
Clever move by Otis Birdsong right here. Watch this. This is old school right here. Just back your man down on ISO. Hit fake.
5 shots.
Some fire from Birdsong inside, working hard to get his shot.
Now, here is Murphy. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Murphy. Murphy's got 3 assists now in this one.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
Picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Now a timeout called by Houston. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Nailed from three-point land.
That's unselfish right there. Love to see him moving the rock like this.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Otis Birdsong.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Houston making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And he's someone guys around the league like playing with because they know they can count on him.
Murphy with the ball. Pocket 6.
Boy, the fearlessness of Murphy. Calvin Murphy, a little guy, packs a lot of power in that body. No problem getting fouled on the way up either.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Murphy. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's McKinney. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Dunleavy. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. The Rockets shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Murphy on top. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Barry. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Golden State Warriors. Here's Birdsong. Can't hit that one. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Really nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
A baseline J, and he knocks down the jumper. Birdsong's got 11 points.
And Birdsong is a gifted shooter, especially from the mid-range area.
It's Murphy, top of the key. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. Good work there as it goes. Murphy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Birdsong misses. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Jones up top. And some nice passing there by Houston. Barry misses.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
No good. Good work defensively by Jones. Tries from the block. He can't get that one to fall. The Kings have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And the shot is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Jones. Right wing from 17 feet out. It's hauled in by the Kings. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping...
The Kings back then were an up-tempo team, if you can't tell.
Incredible.
The Kings were a fast-breaking team back in the 1980, if you can't tell.
Now Dunleavy, 5 points in the game. Jones finds Murphy. Here's Barry. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Good watching Barry square himself up from here. This guy's a dependable shooter from the mid-range area of the court.
Burleson defended by Jones. And Jones pulls it down. And here's Murphy. He's got 8. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. With 1 on the clock. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. Kansas City ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
And, you know, this is a team that has always looked to push it on the break whenever they can.
A very opportunistic approach on offense. I like how aggressive they remain attacking in transition.
Now, here is 4. Pass to Green over Jones. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Green's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Dunleavy, guarded by Ford. Dunleavy, the pass to Barry. White looking around. 5 to shoot. Wide open. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Dunleavy. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Wedman. Ford with the ball, defended by Dunleavy. Now here is 4. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Green, a second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
There's the pick. And it's White, top of the key. Barry the pass to White. Malone a screen on 4. Dunleavy for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Redmond the pass to 4. Pass to Wedman. Now here is 4. Malone with the block.
Great anticipation there. Malone gets his hands up quickly to come away with that rejection.
Ford with the steal. And there's the drive, and it's in there. Ford's got his second bucket of the night.
That's on the defense. You can't let guys like him get this close inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Kings on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Barry. Malone a screen on 4. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. Another miss by Houston. Kings leading now by 6. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Barry. And it's blocked. Inside. Here's Wedman. Tipped away. It's stolen by Dunleavy. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking around the NBA, Mike, is there a division that you think right now is the strongest?
The Atlantic, no doubt. It includes the Sixers, last season's champs. Boston,
Well, what we're seeing is a low post team going up against a fast break team, 1980 style. Kings want to get out and run, pressure the ball, try to get turnovers. Houston wants to slow it down and grind into their bigs.
Out on the floor, Moses Malone is a pretty intimidating presence. Almost 7 feet tall with a wide build. He could be a monster down in the paint.
Now, here is 4. 6 points for him. Malone with the block. Here's Dunleavy. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And that one's good, Tomjanovich.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Now, here is 4. Defended by Dunleavy. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Pass to Ford. Here's Wedman. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Kings lead by 4. For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Henderson outside. Malone sets the pick for Henderson. Shoots, and he nails the jumper. Henderson's got 6. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Wedman. To the wing right side. Here's Ford. No good there off the double clutch. The Rockets shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Henderson outside. Out to the right wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Dunleavy's got 4 this quarter.
Great use of the bounce pass. Tremendous execution.
Here's Ford. It's hauled in by Barry.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
Henderson. Pass to Malone. No good. That would have tied it. For Kansas City, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ford with the ball. He's got 6. King right side. Rockets with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Henderson looking it over. Here's Dunleavy, guarded by Ford. Over to the wing. Barry the pass to Malone. Offline with the baseline jumper. And Kansas City shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Ford, no luck. The Rockets trail. Here's Barry. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barry's got his second basket.
Barry getting off the ground quickly. You got to admire that. Effortlessly switching from dribbling to his shooting form.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Birdsong. He's guarded by Murphy. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Houston. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. There's the screen. To the wing on the left. Here's Tomjanovich. Over Burleson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Birdsong. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Birdsong's got 13.
A scoring guard. Birdsong brings this team serious punch in the backcourt.
From 20 feet out. No good again, just 3 for 10 with that miss. The Kings shooting 47%, pretty solid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Defender a little over-aggressive. He capitalized on it.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Jones. Still without a basket. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Murphy finds Jones. Houston moving it around. 6 to shoot. It's Murphy outside. It's hauled in by the Kings.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Reed. Here's Tomjanovich. Up top, Henderson. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
Not just a scorer, Birdsong is also adept at finding uncovered teammates.
So here's Murphy. 8 points for him. At the top of the key, Henderson. Now Murphy. Here's Reed. It's hauled in by McKinney. Here's Birdsong. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those are exactly the kind of plays that demoralize the defense.
Just sucks the energy right out of them.
Yep.
Yeah, you force a miss, but fail to corral it and get dunked on.
Here's Tomjanovich. Here's Reed. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Wedman. Shoots over Reed. A shot's good by Wedman. Wedman's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Kansas City. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Up top, Henderson. He's got 6. Reed kicks to Murphy. Here's Tomjanovich. It's deflected. And Kansas City pushing it up now. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Reed the pass to Jones. Rebound by the Kings. Driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Here's Tomjanovich. And here's Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. The Rockets again can't hit.
Got to control the clock here. It's simple. I mean, I'd wait and go for the last shot.
Let's see if they have the patience to do this. Got to manage this situation correctly.
Well, they had the opportunity to break, and man, did they ever. They took full advantage of it.
I don't know how you feel about it, but in the NBA, fast break points decide games.
And so it's Kansas City enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rockets trail by 12. Henderson outside. Pass to Murphy. Back to Henderson. To the wing right side. Here's Murphy. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. To the paint. Here's Ford. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ford's got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings. Now, here is Murphy. Out to the right wing. Looking to get back on track here. It's tipped. He lobs it up.
Playing well on both ends of the floor. Stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Here's Murphy. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Murphy's got 10. Henderson against Ford. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Birdsong. He's guarded by Murphy. Birdsong misses. Rockets trail by 14. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Malone kicks to Henderson. Malone sets the pick for Henderson. Back to Malone. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Kansas City leading by 14. Stolen by Reed. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Ford with the rebound. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rocket 6. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
For Kansas City, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Number 52.
On the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 16. Here's Murphy, got a piece of it. It's tipped, stolen by Henderson. Stolen away. Ford with the ball. Now Henderson defending. Ford, no luck. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Murphy, that's tipped, and they're able to recover. Malone gets the bucket. Kansas City leading by 14. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Redmond the pass to Birdsong. Shot clock at 5. Ford against Henderson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout called the Rockets. For the past 2 seasons, Coach, it's been the Lakers and the 76ers in the finals. Will we, do you think, see the rubber match this season?
Well, the Sixers were the most dominant playoff team we've ever seen. 12-1 on their way to the title. But the East is loaded. I think the Lakers will be back to the finals before Philly.
I know. Veterans, too, on both teams, Mike. It's going to be fun to watch them as they work with younger players on both rosters.
Got the hands up and deflected it, using all of that length.
Murphy with the ball. 10 points for him. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Murphy's got 12. Ford against Henderson. Ford passes to Wedman. Shoots over Reed. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And Coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
Now, here's Reed. Here's Tomjanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for the Rockets, Rudy Tomjanovich at the line for 2.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Kings leading now by 13. Here is Ford. 8 points for him. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. Tomjanovich just got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murphy finds Henderson. Back to Murphy. And some nice passing there by Houston. Henderson passes to Malone. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Rockets ball. As Houston keeps possession. Barry's checked in for Reed.
Now into the lineup for Houston. Number 4, Rick Barry.
4 on the shot clock. Pass to Malone. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Ford with the ball. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 13. Henderson outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Malone misses. For Kansas City, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Ford. Here's Birdsong. He's got 15. And he gets the bucket. Birdsong's got 17.
You got to D him up better from these in-between spots because he can hurt you from there.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, I can imagine the coach is giving them an earful about what's happening in the paint. They've got to clean that up.
Yeah, their interior defense has been too easy to crack. Time to get physical down low.
Up top, Henderson. Murphy passes to Barry. Now Henderson. Murphy with the ball. Pass to Malone. He blocks it again. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You know, transition play like that is exactly why they're ahead.
Yeah, they've been pushing the pace and leaving the defense behind in the dust.
Now here's Malone. 6 points for him.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Here's Murphy, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the King.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Bing. Here's Birdsong over Murphy. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. Tomjanovich just got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Murphy, out of hand on it. And they're moving it up. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 16 points for him.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Here's Malone. Again with the block. Here's Henderson. The teardrop falls in. Henderson's got 8.
Brilliant use of the floater, measuring it to perfection and dropping it in with ease.
Here's Bing. Scoreless thus far. Here's Grunfeld. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. And the Kings lead by 17. Pass to Tomjanovich. Shot from the wing. Here's Malone. Nails the baby hook. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
And hey, this demonstrates how great Malone is, making the defense look ineffective down low.
Here's Bing. Henderson defending. Shot clock at 6.
Great at reeling those defenders in. Birdsong knows that defenders like to play him tight, and he uses that to his advantage.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Otis, Birdsong.
That free throw, no good. And the Kings making a change here. Kings checked in. That one misses. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Barry. And it's King with the rebound.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
To the right side. Here's Birdsong. Henderson defending. They get the rebound. And he jams it with authority.
And that is how you get busy on the glass. What a finish.
Yeah, Clark putting a little extra muscle into that one for sure.
Yeah.
He was a menace on that play, keeping it alive and then punishing the D for not bodying up on him.
The Kings making a switch here. McKinney's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Dunleavy's checked in for Henderson. Now, here is Murphy. 14 points for him. Good on the bucket.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Here's McKinney. All sorts of time, and that one drops for him. Grunfeld's got 4 points now in the quarter. Rockets trail by 18. Pass to Jones. Here's Murphy. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Bing. Still yet to score. There's a good screen. McKinney passes to Grunfeld. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Hit. One shot.
Putting his hard hat on and getting his hands dirty. Going to work.
For Kansas City, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Green, he's checked in for the Kings. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
.139 left in the third quarter. And the basket by Murphy. Kings leading now by 19. Here's McKinney. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Good on both. Rockets trail by 21. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Jones, the pass to Barrett. The 19-foot shot. Murphy can't hit.
They've won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. Still competing for every miss.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Kings. Number 21.
The Rockets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Murphy. 40 seconds left in the third. It's stolen by Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Boy, you can see all of the practice they put in to perfect that one. What a play.
You said it. Making it look easy, aren't they?
And even if you sense it's coming, it's hard to stop.
Now Murphy. He's got 18. Pass to Dunleavy. Just 5 on the clock. It's Murphy, top of the key. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. Kings got 4 rebounds in this game. And so it's Kansas City riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here is 4. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
They're just a faster team, man. Houston can't compete with the Kings' team speed.
First team foul. At the line for 2. Ford.
No good on the free throw.
I tell you one thing, it's going to be a good game when this team matches up with L.A. The Lakers, I mean.
Here's Dunleavy. Shoots from the line. He squares up and sinks it.
The way that Kansas City runs like this with Showtime, that'll be a good game.
Now, here is 4. Pass to Grunfeld. Kings moving the ball around. 9 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Malone's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Barry misses.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Now, here is 4. Defended by Dunleavy. Ford, that's good.
Nice job taking what the defenders give him. Those guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little more fire from the defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Malone. That shot, no good. The Kings shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Malone with the steal. White left side. Malone outside. Pass to White. Uncovered. And that's off the glass and in. Dunleavy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Here's Ford. It's hauled in by Barry. Poked away. Ford with the steal. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steal.
See, let me go ahead and see. This is the problem. Look at this. They got a 6'7" guy. Again, this just shows you that small ball is nothing new. They got a 6'7" power forward. You know, it's modern. 6'7" guy on traditional power forward. He can't keep up with him. It's over. This is some of the holdover from this is what the ABA. Small ball didn't start in the 2000s, guys. It started in the ABA. When the ABA merged with the NBA, they absorbed not just the three-point line, not just some of the plays, they also absorbed the tactics of the ABA. And some of the tactics of the ABA was put smaller guys up front and let them get out and run and get easy buckets. That's where it started, guys. It didn't start in 2008. It started way back in 1969, 68. Small ball's been around since forever, dude. They just don't know. They just don't know about it.
Lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Dunleavy up top, guarded by Ford. Now Dunleavy, screened by Malone. Clock at 6. Pass to Barry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Looking like Moses Malone out there, just dominating the glass.
He's going all out on the glass. Every time a shot goes up, he's getting the positioning he wants and hauling in the rebounds.
Jones checked in for the Rockets. Henderson comes in for White. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Grunfeld. Here's Ford. And Jones pulls it down. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Barry. For 3, Dunleavy. The offensive rebound. Malone, good.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Ford with the ball. Grunfeld passes to Ford. $17-foot shot on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now Dunleavy. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Barry. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Down low. And stolen by Malone. But tried by Henderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one falls for Henderson. And the Kings making a change here. Both free throws good from Henderson. Kings leading now by 22. They set the pick. Here's Birdsong. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
And for Houston, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And Henderson gets it to go on the assist by Dunleavy.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Here's Birdsong. And here is Ford. 5 to shoot. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Dunleavy, guarded by Ford. Pass to Henderson. From the wing. Here's Barry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A real floor spacer for this team. I mean, Dunleavy is a knockdown shooter from any distance.
The first one falls. The Kings making a switch here. Redmond's checked in. And both free throws good for Dunleavy. Kansas City leading by 21. Now, here is Ford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
The Rockets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Houston moving it around. Pass to Henderson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tomjanovich. Fades away. Doesn't go that time. Here's Birdsong. Henderson defending. Here's Birdsong. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
No good on that one. Reed, he's checked in for the Rockets. And he's good on the second. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Murphy. Here's Malone. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
So clever with the shot fake. Malone understands how to draw defenders into the air.
That free throw, no good.
Tough night for the MVP.
And the second free throw, good. Ford with the ball. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's. Now, here is Murphy. Tight defense on him. Pass to Malone. The shake. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Give Malone credit for getting strong positioning. Once he was established, he was ready to throw it down.
Now Ford. The shot. And it's Malone with the rebound. Murphy finds Reed. And he lays it straight in.
Great work on the interior. Pounding the ball in close and going up with confidence.
And here is Ford. Pass to Wedman. Over Reed. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Rockets trail by 19. Now, here is Murphy. Malone sets the pick for Murphy. That's tipped. Up top, Henderson. Takes the 3. That one's not going to go. Kings leading now by 19. Here's Birdsong. And Kansas City misses again.
That's a shot he'd like back. Won't miss those very often.
Well, a good look. If they keep getting shots like that, they'll be all right.
There's not a bunch of time left, but they're in this game.
I just wonder if maybe they left it until too late. They finally started to make things happen, but at this point, they need to be just about perfect the rest of the way.
Rockets trail by 17. Shot from free throw range. Here's Malone, and Malone with the stuff.
Oh, how sweet was that reversed? He almost makes it look easy.
Almost is right. But that took some real skill. You and I know that.
Snip that highlight clip immediately. We'll be seeing that one for a while.
Redmond can't get it to go. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reed. Back to Murphy. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Kansas City. Redmond's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Murphy. Not a lot of room. Malone misses. Kansas City leading by 17. Here's Ford. Pass to Wedman. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. Tomjanovich has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for Kansas City.
Mike, they were assertive on the interior, and that yielded an advantage in points in the paint, controlling the lane.
Not settling for what the defense gave them. They attacked the paint time and again en route to the victory.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year. Birdsong, good.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat, just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
Pass to Malone. And here's Murphy. Houston moving it around. Henderson outside. Over Ford. The Rockets with another miss. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. Here's Birdsong. Banked in off the glass.
Not coasting the victory, they're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
Murphy with the ball. Pulls up on the elbow, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. With the drive.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And so the Kansas City Kings take this one by a big margin. Well, Mike, the fans here obviously going home very happy.
They had a lot to cheer about, Kev. This squad played a great game.
They did. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time.
Well, the Kansas City Kings got out. Look at that, man. There's a story. 32 fast break points. That's why they shot so well. They scored 100 points, and 30% of it came on the fast break. That is insane. That's like Showtime Lakers status right there. That's what I was saying earlier in the video, that the Kansas City Kings in 1980 they didn't win very many games and make much noise that year, but they were a good fast breaking team, and they just beat Houston here. And it'll be a good matchup when they match up against the Lakers, at least in the early going. But I think that because of Kareem and how great he is, he'll just destroy their front line. I mean, Moses had a bad game tonight, but that's because they did a pretty good job on the defensive glass. Although they did have 16 offensive rebounds, so Houston dominated there, but didn't make a difference. They couldn't stop that running game. 32 fast break points. That's what did them in. They just couldn't handle the speed. Otis Birdsong comes in with 27 points, 7 assists. Bill Robazine comes in. Again, he's playing small. He's playing power forward. He's only 6'7", 230. Just running up the court, beating up Tom Janovich and Moses Malone up the court every time. Now, can you depend on this? I don't know. Scott Webben, future Boston Celtic, goes 5 for 10 from the field. Sam Lacey comes in with 12 and 18 rebounds. Had 9 blocks along with Robeson. Insane. I don't think that will be happening again, though. Moses was one of the worst performances of his career. 7 for 21. 15 points, although he had 18 boards. Calvin Murphy comes in with 20 and 8 assists. So that's the story there. As we move on, let's go ahead and see what the next matchup in the 1980 season revisit will be. Let's go ahead and pick a good one here. I think this might be it for today's games. Not quite. No, we got the Golden State Warriors and Detroit from 1980. That'll be what, Bob Lanier. Let's take a look at what that matchup looks like. Let's take a look at that matchup. It'll be Bob Lanier and Robert Parrish with Bob McAdoo at power forward before he gets to the Lakers. This is Bob McAdoo on the back nine of his career. He's not the great player he once was, but he's still an effective high-powered scorer for the now playing with the Pistons. You got John Long who'll be there for the Isaiah Thomas draft 2 years from now. And for the Golden State Warriors, you got John Lucas, Phil Smith, Purvis Short, Wayne Cooper, and Robert Parrish before he joins the Celtics next year to join and create arguably the greatest front line in NBA history with that being Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, and, of course, the legendary Larry Bird. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed what you saw. And I'll be coming back at you guys with some more stuff in a little bit. I don't know what year I'll be coming back with. It might be 96 or 98 with the Detroit Pistons taking on the Utah Jazz. That's Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse, Joe Dumars going up against Karl Malone and John Stockton in 1998. That's most likely what I'll be coming back with, guys. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys for that game. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Peace.